Coach. Mike, if you have first question.
Sure. Just Sharon, just for Carissa to kind of get going tonight, what kind of lift is she giving you not only today, but just being back in practice and being involved with playing on the floor?
I mean, it's just it's great to have her back, just the experience. And Kayana has been playing so much point, and we need somebody else running the other team. Brooke does it a little bit, but being able to have her get a lot of, some reps, and she really hasn't practiced that long. It was kind of like Cassidy. She's practiced 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 practices. So for her to come out on fire today was big. It just boosted her confidence. Knowing that she can get out there and play again and have some success. And I told her not to worry about shooting the basketball, but she shot it exceptionally well.
At what point in the offseason did you realize it was a possibility that she could get back on the floor at some point this season?
Yeah, I think when probably in October or whenever they decided that pretty much this was going to, have a year for players that could come back, kind of like that free year. So it was kind of like when that happened, she was kind of ahead of schedule, so we thought she could play maybe in January in the Big Ten. So that's the big thing. And she was way ahead of schedule, and then when we knew that she could have, play this year and then still play next year, it's exciting. Obviously, Brooke, and Rakia right now both kind of get this year to kind of understand what we want and play in the Big Ten for those 2 first years.
Kind of dynamic to those 3 players, Brooke and Kayana and Carissa, kind of give you on the perimeter.
Yeah, well, right now they all can score the ball. They're very quick. They all are very different. So I mean, right now Carissa's got obviously that, the 3-point range and hide behind screens, and she'll get her 15-foot jumper back at times. But Kayana's just expanded her game to another level, and then Brooke's just a dynamic player. So it's really nice. They're small, so it's hard to play all 3 of them at the same time. But it's great to be able to give them a break, any opportunity. You rotate people in, and you're not losing much. Yeah, I mean, she dominated today. I was so proud of her, scoring-wise, rebounding. She just cleaned up the boards, just really getting in a great rhythm right now. I think that just builds her confidence. It builds our confidence. But just really, really excited about, what we need to do and all that type of stuff. This is Northwestern Stats.
Just as you hit the break, obviously the offense has really come alive for you these last 2 games. I mean, you have to feel good about where you're at, getting points on the board in a league that is usually known for defense.
Yeah, I mean, our league now is known for offense. I mean, if you look at the scores, people say they do a good job on both sides of the floor, and the score's an 80. It's kind of hard. You're not playing good defense if it's coming to, 80, 86, 82 games. But, it's great. It's obviously more fun for the kids to play. They're getting in a rhythm. Certain kids are really good at executing a lot of screen action. Other kids are open in the open floor, like a dribble drive, 4 out, 1 in. They're very positionless. The next step for us is, better defense.
You guys are going to go on a break. So what happens when they come back from a testing standpoint, and kind of how that's all going to work as you get back into playing again in January?
Yeah, so there's probably 5 staying. Our international students all have to stay. And then, everybody will be able to get a break and go home. And when they come back the 27th and test, 28th and test, and then the 29th test, and hopefully then we can start practice again on the 29th. They can get their bodies moving on the 2 days before, the 27th and 28th. We can't be around them because everybody has to be 3 negatives right away. And then really from the 29th until we practice, play January 3rd, we'll all get back, can be able to tweak some things, look at, different offense or little tweaks on defense. And so we'll have some good practice time.
Just one more from me. How much do these players maybe need a bit of a mental break? Maybe the coaches too, you guys have been going at this a long time with
Yeah.
a lot of things hovering around.
It's-
You guys just kind of need a couple days to play.
Mike, we need it. It's been tough. It's been very hard. You know, you go home and you sit. There's nothing to do. You know, I worry about the mental and emotional part. Our players talk about the pandemic a lot. They're saying that, you know, it's increasing. They're nervous. They're scared at times. You know, we say we're living in a bubble, and that's fine, but they're kids. And so they need to be refreshed. They need to be loved. They need to be in wherever they are. The 5 that are staying will be cooking together. I'm going to be cooking. And the other ones just need to be around family. They have not seen their families forever. And a lot of international kids, when they came here, they're not going to see their families. So that's even tougher for them. But we all need it.
What are you cooking?
Ham, sweet potatoes, green beans, and Brussels sprouts. I hope.
Merry Christmas, Coach. Appreciate it.
Thank you, you too.
Exponent?
All set here, thank you.
JD?
All good.
Perfect. Thank you, guys.
Merry Christmas, all.